Good morning and welcome in. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Hope the weekend went well. Let's start off your brand new week with a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today is being brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
Dr. Andy Hollenbeck is a Petoskey surgeon who practices 2 days a week at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center with 3 very important words: colon cancer screening.
Colon cancer screening start at the age of 45 for average risk individuals. This is a change from previous 50-year-old starting age.
Colon cancer is one of the most easily prevented cancers because screenings can stop it before it can begin.
Screenings to remove polyps, which are small outgrowths within the colon. These polyps can be precancerous, but if left in your colon for a long enough period of time will eventually change into colon cancer.
Colonoscopies remove the polyp, preventing the cancer.
Remove them and send them to the pathologist or the lab, and this prevents them from changing into colon cancer.
Dr. Hollenbeck urges not putting off colon cancer screenings.
However, it is very beneficial to your overall health in preventing colon cancer. It's timely, the ability to go home shortly after.
Talk to your primary care provider about colon cancer screenings today. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
In your latest local news this morning, the Newberry High School football program and the Tequamanon Area Youth Football Association are hosting their annual youth football camp and season registration starting today. The Tequamanon Area Youth Football Association hosting its annual youth football camp and 2025 registration today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. The youth camp will be led by members from Newberry's high school and JV varsity football teams, as well as members of the Newberry football coaching staff. All area youth are invited and welcome to attend the camp, regardless of which school district they attend. This year's Newberry Youth Football Camp is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 4 until 5:30 p.m. each day at the Newberry football field. Pre-registration is not required. You can pay when you attend. Cost is $25 per participant for the youth football camp, and attendance for all 3 days is not required. Along with this year's youth camp, the Tequamanon Area Youth Football Association is hosting its season registration for flag football and tackle football. This year, flag football participation is again being offered in Newberry to students in grades 4, 5, and 6. The tackle football program will be open to 6th through 8th grade students. Registration for the youth football season for flag and tackle football will be taking place at the football field during this week's youth camp. Season registration for flag football will be $25 with a t-shirt or jersey included. And tackle football season registration, $75. Families do not need a physical or birth certificate to register, but must submit them to their child's coach prior to the start of games and practices. If you have questions on this week's youth football camp in Newberry or the Tequamanon Area Youth Football season registration, can stop by the field from 4 until 5:30 today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, or contact varsity coach Zach Klickner at 906-291-1381. The Michigan State Police is reporting to Michigan residents another scam that is making its way throughout Michigan. The latest Michigan State Police warning urges Michigan residents to beware about a recent phone scam involving individuals who are posing as state police personnel. According to reports, the scammers are calling residents and pretending to be a Michigan State Police staff member while falsely claiming that the target of the phone call has missed a court date or committed some type of violation. The callers are using the strategy to create a sense of urgency and panic and force those taking the scam calls to give up personal information. Michigan State Police is reminding Michigan residents they never call individuals to request sensitive personal information, never ask for financial payments to be made directly to Michigan State Police personnel. Michigan State Police say that if it is necessary, they always make in-person contact with individuals for official matters, including any kind of investigation, law enforcement-related matter. Residents are urged not to share sensitive information, including addresses, family or friends' information, social security numbers, or bank details. If you receive a suspicious call that you believe is a scam, you can contact local law enforcement. The Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy is accepting public comment on Line 5. The public comment period is open and ongoing. Eagle is hosting a permit application feedback period for Enbridge Energy's permit on their Line 5 project in the Straits of Mackinac. The application applies to Part 303 of the Wetlands Protection and Part 325 of the Great Lakes Submerged Lands, the Natural Resources and Environmental Protection Act. Due to substantial public interest in the Line 5 project in the Straits of Mackinac, Eagles opened up the period for the public to share their feedback. The public application period will remain open through August 29th. There will also be 2 virtual meetings that are held during the public notice period. One will be an informational session on August 12th with a question and answer format regarding the application and Eagles review process. The second will be a formal public virtual hearing on August 19th, where comments will be received for the record. Additional comments will be accepted online through August 29th. The public can comment on Eagle's public notice webpage. During the time, Eagle will review the application and information provided by the applicant, collect and consider public comments, continue tribal consultations, and coordinate with other agencies and partners. You can get more information on the Eagle public comment period on the Line 5 project by checking out the most recent edition of the Newberry News. The Lewis County Historical Museum, Old Jail, and Sheriff's Residence is celebrating a major milestone this summer, celebrating their 50th anniversary. They'll have a special event August 2nd from 1 until 4 p.m. Will feature 70s memorabilia and much more. Come down for drinks and snacks, tour the facility, celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Lewis County Historical Museum at the Old Jail and Sheriff's Residence. Again, that's August 2nd from 1 until 4 p.m. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today is being brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. At HNJH, your health is their passion. For more information on the services they provide, go online to hnjh.org. Time now to check in with sports this morning. The Detroit Tigers win for what felt like the first time in forever, beating the Toronto Blue Jays 10-4 on Sunday. Snapped a 6-game losing streak, and the Tigers had dropped 12 out of their last 13 games. Couldn't even pick up a win when Tarek Skubal threw a shutout on Saturday for the bullpen. Fell apart. Tigers got plenty of offense, a 3-run homer from Gleyber Torres in the 3rd inning. Then they score 7 runs in the 8th at a 10-0 lead before the bullpen again gave up runs late. Toronto scored 4 in the top of the 9th, but it was too little too late. Tigers at 61-46 on the season. The last few weeks of July means football season almost officially here. Lions continuing their preparation for their preseason opener. That'll be Thursday night. Lions and Chargers will play in the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. It's an 8 p.m. kickoff Thursday night on NBC and Peacock. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Slight chance of showers early, mostly sunny in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Southwest winds 5 to 10. Winds could gust as high as 15 miles per hour. Showers and thunderstorms possible on Tuesday. Only a 30% chance. Partly sunny, a high near 80, calm winds west 5 miles per hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny. It does cool off a bit. Mid-70s for your high midweek. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your news, sports, and weather. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Don't miss the 8th annual 906 Festival coming to the Erickson Center for the Arts Saturday, August 2nd. featuring art, craft, and retail vendors, food, live music and entertainment, kids games and activities. Vote for the People's Choice Award in the 906 photo contest. Check out special demonstrations and attractions and so much more. The 8th Annual 906 Festival, Saturday, August 2nd, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Erickson Center for the Arts. For a full schedule of events, visit ericksoncenter.org.